Good morning, folks. We are just south of Chicago. Well, I guess technically I-80 we're on I-57 at the Restoria. Piatone, I think is the name of the town. Gotta go up, deliver our stuff, and go up into Chicago and pick up we got two pickup locations we gotta hit up today. Not a fan of multiple drop and pickups and all that fun stuff, but sometimes that's where the money's at, so that's what we got to do. Waiting to see if Arkansas passes a bill that they just recently, I think they looked at it yesterday. But basically what the bill is saying is they're going to ban truck drivers that aren't American, that don't hold American CDL. They're going to basically ban them from going through Arkansas. If you don't hold an American CDL, you can't read or speak English. Looks like they're going after, a lot of foreign drivers, trying to, pretty well eliminate, non-American drivers from going through Arkansas. I know that would put a big hurting on a lot of companies in general that are either Canadian or Mexican. There's a lot of trucks that come out of Mexico to go up towards Chicago area. And then there's a lot of trucks that come out of Canada that go down to Texas. So Arkansas is kind of a roadblock if those guys can't go through Arkansas. They're going to have to go around Oklahoma or Tennessee, go over. Crap. You'd have to go way out or out either way, pretty much, if you don't hold a CDL. Might not seem like a big deal, but you see it all too often. They just drive different. I'm not just trying to pick on them, but some of these guys just drive different. Hopefully the booger monster don't get me. It's still dark out. Oh no, he's attacking! Some of these places has some pretty strange safety rules. This one here, one of the rules they have is they want you to wear a safety vest. Even though my jacket is actually high vis, I'm gonna put my safety vest on because I've been places with, with my high vis jackets. They got the reflective strips and all that on there. For whatever reason, I got yelled at because I didn't have a vest on. So gotta play by the rules. All right, we got our first heavy load behind us right now with the new turbo. We got to run down, pick up our second drop, or second pickup, which is just one bundle, so we're going to add another 7,000 to the load. our last piece right next to a junkyard. Just random loves out in the middle of nowhere. Run in and get me a piece of pizza. So I can't park where I'm delivering at. So I need to try to figure out where I want to go. Hang it up for the day. I'd like to get close to St. Louis if I can, but I don't know. We'll see. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and get this thing washed real quick, get some of the dirt off it. Old beater cleaned up halfway decent. Not bad, not bad. Inside the chrome shop for a minute. Yeah, we went hog wild. Bought some new rubber bands for my straps. Spent the big money. As much as I'd love to go hog wild in a chrome shop, until I hold a title in my hand, I don't see it necessarily for me to spend a lot of money on a truck that isn't mine. I do my best to take care of it. I work on it and all that other fun stuff, but as far as spending a bunch of money on chrome and all that, I don't see it feasible. Taking a bunch of time doing lights and all that. Not until I get a title in my hand. If I get a title in my hand, then we'll spend the extra money and buy all the cool stuff and everything else. But until then, you're gonna stay plain Jane. Posted up at the Crooked Hook at Pontoon Beach. Wasn't really my idea of a good time, but that's where I ended up. Unfortunately, not a lot of options between Effingham and St. Louis for good parking. There's a few places along the way, like Pocahontas and stuff like that, but just had truck wash, so I don't want to park in a dusty parking lot. Wanted to get as close as I could so I didn't have to waste a lot of time tomorrow with driving. So there's a quick trip on the other side of the river that is not supposed to have overnight parking. I've heard of guys going in there and parking overnight and then cops running them out because it's against city ordinance. So here we are. I know I typically say park somewhere at the restaurant, you ought to go in and eat, but they have a Denny's here. I'm not a huge fan of Denny's. Every once in a while I get to craving, but I'm not a big fan of Denny's, so. And I got plenty of food in the truck I need to eat up, so I think that's what I'm going to do. But unless something major happens between now and the time I get this video edited, I think we're going to call it a day. We made it out of Chicago. 1 drop, 2 pickups. We survived it. Y'all stay safe out there. God bless you. We'll catch you tomorrow.